Hi everybody, I'm back. I'm really happy too this week. We had some pretty good success the last couple of weeks. On CNN, we had her name was Stephen, about the transgendered woman down in Key Largo or in Largo, whatever it is, Florida. There was a city manager and her story. I'm sure most of you saw that, and I agreed with 98% of it. I think probably like everybody else, but it was pretty informative and it did really well. And also VH1 has a new show called Transform Me, about three transgendered women who are all gorgeous, that go around doing makeovers on genetic women, and they do a great job, and it's a really cool show. So right there's two things. And then I understand, I haven't seen it yet, but I understand that Alec Baldwin, the actor, has made a public service announcement about us, and saying that he has a transgendered friend, and just speaking very well of us. So those things are great. Those are exactly what we need to have happen, because they're all positive messages, or they're detailing what we're going through in a way that the public will understand a little better. And then we also had last weekend, or at the beginning of this week, today's Friday, but they had the lobby days the Human Rights Campaign did in Washington, D.C. Now, I haven't heard yet how all of that went, because everything is kind of shadowed by the health care debate and reform right now. But hopefully, we'll get some positive messages out of that. So all of those things are exactly what we need. That's exactly my message that I'm harping on and just continuing on about, is getting a positive message out of who we are, but that we have this big issue of our loss of civil rights. And it's pretty clear to an awful lot of people that the issue is huge, like I said. But I did hear one statement was made that we have to watch out that it's not contrived, or the media kind of trivializes, I guess, in a way. They can take out of context some of the things that we go through, and we just need to be really aware, that how we come across to the public. I think if we come across as informed, intelligent, and respectful, and as good members of our communities, that they're going to listen to us more. They're going to be more willing to accept our position, and in time they'll probably come around. We will get more converts that way. All of us have to remember that we are ambassadors for our condition. I still run into people that I can tell they're very curious about this. Like I said, I was unemployed, so I'm going on interviews, and some of the places I've gone, some of the employees will come around, for whatever reason, and we've had discussions about it, and they're very interested. So I think if we all take the position that, we can discuss this. I know everybody's scared. I know a lot of people are really frightened, and I don't blame you, but you have to find a way to rise above it, as long as there's no danger involved. As long as we are just communicating our position, and what this issue is about. I think if we do that in the right way, we'll get more converts. We'll get more people on our side. So just remember, you're an ambassador for us. And you know what? There are so many on YouTube. There are so many brilliant men and women, like I say, that have been fighting this for a long time. And I just love them all to death just for doing that. That they have been pushing this issue for a long time, and they understand the issue clearly, and they have experienced it and have lived it, and all those things. So, thank you to everybody out there. There's an awful lot of you men and women out there that are, just wonderful. So thank you to everybody. I'd also like to thank the women in my support group. I don't know how many of you belong to support groups in the cities that you're in, but the support group that we have here in Atlanta, the one that I'm in, I don't know of any others, but from our mentor on down, they are just I live for these meetings. They are so intelligent and kind, and their perspectives. That's why I asked for comments on the last video, because I need the perspectives to help me understand the whys and the why nots. Because I don't see everything. Or I may not have experienced some of the huge rallies that were held in Washington previous to me saying anything about it. But in that respect, I'm like a lot of other people. I need to learn, but I will keep continuing to push. So to the women in my support group, to the men and women across the nation, the Human Rights Campaign and the National Center for Transgender Equality, and all the other organizations that are trying to push this, and we're getting the word out. We just need to continue doing that, and then also remember we're ambassadors. So put your best foot forward. Thanks.